This is a market of analyzing gold USD, and yeah, we are currently in the daily time frame. I can see the market structure is bullish. This level that I marked, yeah, this one here, there are some equal highs here, so it can be a draw for liquidity. A very good area where the liquidity can be found. So price will want to push upwards into that level, and since even the market structure is bullish, that even tells us more that the price is gonna go up there. So guys, as we are analyzing this chart, I would really like to ask you a question. So the question is, let's go to the 4 hours chart time frame, and yeah, is Forex trading godly? That's the question I would really like to ask you guys. Is Forex trading godly, or is it something of the world? What do you think about that? I know there's a very big debate about something like that, and it's not surprising that many people are very confused if Forex is godly or not. And I don't know. That's why I'm asking the question, is Forex trading godly, or is it something of the world? If anyone has something to say, just reach out to me in the comment section. I'd really like to connect you guys to. There's this Bible verse, which is Luke chapter 15 verse 12. Which is Luke 12:15, which says, watch out and guard yourself from every kind of greed, because a person's true life is not made up of the things he owns, no matter how rich he may be. A person's life is not made up of the things he owns, no matter how rich he may be. So guys, just tell me in the comment section, do you think Forex trading is godly? Okay, that's a fair value gap. We got here, this is a fair value gap. And, so before price goes above these equal highs here, I think it will really want to fill up this fair value gap first and then proceed upwards. And since we have already marked the 4, this is the story about we went back to the daily to mark the fair value gap, any key point of interest. And that said, there's also another key point of interest. These can act as a breaker block here, where price, you can see price respected that. And yeah, so let's go to a lower time frame and see what the market has for us. Yeah, as you can see, price tapped into that breaker block and it's going upwards. So it may not answer to this. It may not fill up this fair value gap which was in the daily. So about that, both our question is, Forex trading godly or it's not? What do you think, guys? Well, there's a very big confusion and debate about if Forex trading is godly or it's just something of the world. And to be honest with you guys, I've been confused too for a while, until I came up with this more like I remembered something. As for me, I can say that Forex trading can be godly. Yeah, it's not evil, because I know you guys, to gain this knowledge, you guys really went through a lot, spent a lot financially. To even become an expert, you guys know how many accounts most of you believe. And if you are a beginner, there's really there's a lot you spend to know this knowledge. Meaning, I'm trying to say that you put a lot of effort to gain the knowledge, to gain everything, right? And let me read another Bible verse for you, which says, it's also still in the same chapter, Luke chapter 12, and the verse now is verse 34, which says, for your heart will always be where your riches are. So before deciding whether Forex trading for you is godly or not, you should ask yourself, Where is your heart currently? Are you the kind of guy where, I know most of us, we only have Forex, but I don't think that should be our main point of focus, more like our main hope, or whatever I should say. As you can see, I marked these two levels, which are very key points of liquidity because they are more like the equal highs we see there. And in this level, there's a fair value gap, as you can see. Let me zoom in. I forgot my arrow here. So as I was saying, you can see this one is it's another block, and we have another fair value gap here. And as we were saying, so for the Christians who are watching the video, the question is Forex trading godly? We're in 1 hour time frame analysis, and I hope you guys are following up. We went from our daily analysis where we saw this. First of all, the market structure. As you can see, the market structure is bullish, and therefore price is moving upwards. After our market structure, you can see something that just adds up to our confluence that the price is likely to go up and follow the market structure. Is there are two equal highs here, equal highs where we know the liquidity is found above this high, so price will really want to go above this high to take out the liquidity. And I use the ICT concepts in my videos, and sometimes I integrate the ICT concepts with the retail knowledge, and it really helps a lot. You guys can do the same. And according to ICT concepts, you can see that this area, Michael, the guy who is our mentor in ICT, teaches us of how price will really want to take out the liquidity above equal highs and equal lows. In this case, equal highs, and this can only prove that the price is going up because in the other side, which is this lower side, the price is jagged. As you can see, this so-like appearance, like a saw, like sharp teeth or something like that, so which is not really equal, and there will be very high resistance for price to come out below this level. And yeah, that's it. So when we go, that's the daily time frame. Let's go to the 4 hour time frame. And in our 4 hour time frame is just more data to see. It's like we are focusing more on, in more time frame you can see this level where it was a liquidity area in our daily time frame, and we marked it here, and as you can see price came and respected it, but it really didn't fill up the liquidity because it would have gone deeper. But in another case, it went and touched our breaker block here. This was a breaker block in our daily time frame, and it respected it and went high. So that means price won't be coming down to fill this liquidity, this fair value gap. Sorry for that. Yeah, that's our 4 hour time frame analysis. And after 4 hours, let's go to our 1 hour time frame. Remember, we are using the top down analysis to analyze our chart. And let me first delete this one. And in our 1 hour time frame, something interesting we saw is this. Look at this level here, look at the wicks here and here. It left a point of interest. This is also a liquidity area, and price would really want to go up and take it out before going to this major liquidity area which we saw in the daily, right? So before going up here, remember we're in the 1 hour time frame, we find another point of interest here, which is the border, which is another fair value gap, and price here is in a tight range, something like a consolidation, and it really would go down to fill up this fair value gap and maybe tap into this order block. Let me zoom in so that you can see the order block. As you can see, this is an order block, right? And this is a fair value gap, and we're in the 1 hour time frame, so this is also a key level the price will really want to tap into after this consolidation here, and then boom, go up. And as I told you before, I integrate the ICT concept with the retail knowledge. According to retail knowledge, you can see when we use our trend line, this also can act as a let me draw the line first. This can be a very important level. As you can see there, it acts like a let me do this. Acts like this. after that, you can see after here price will go upwards, and then you put there so it can be visible. Remember, I'm doing an analysis on my phone, on my smartphone, so that I can prove for you guys that, especially the beginners and those guys, I am aware that some of the people are interested in trading forex, and not everyone is capable of affording the laptop or computer to do some analysis, chart analysis. So that's the reason I'm coming up with these videos in my YouTube channel, in this channel, so that I can show you guys that it's very, very possible to do analysis in your smartphone. So guys, back into our discussion. Is forex godly? So here in the 15 minutes time frame, and in 15 minutes time frame, you can see this consolidation level more clearly, and just made drawn the arrows to just show you where price will be going. Price is currently here, so after here it will be going downwards. It will be going downwards up to our level here to fill up this fair value gap, and then it will shoot upwards. It will shoot upwards. So why would it be going downward here before going upward? If you are only using the retail knowledge, you'll only see that the price will only go up after here. But since the ICT concept really helps us to know if price moves to fill an imbalance, in this case a fair value gap here. What is a fair value gap? I know most of you know about it. As you can see here, there was a single move. Price went up here in a single move, and compared to this, the rest of it, like, look, this candle is covered. Compared to this one, this is only one move upward, and price would really have to go downward and cover it in another move before proceeding in its main direction. So that's why. So let's go to the 15 minutes time frame. The 15 minutes time frame, which is also my time frame for entry. Sometimes I use the 15 minutes time frame, sometimes the 5 minutes time frame. Regardless of which time frame I use, price will still have to go down to this zone that I just marked, and I'll still have to wait for price to reach to this level. And as I wait, guys, I would really like to answer that question that I just answered you, that is forex trading godly? While there's this so the positive side of forex trading is the Bible really encourages responsible management of resources, and we see that in Matthew chapter 25 verse 14 to 30, which talks about the parable of the talents, where forex trading, when done wisely and ethically, can be a way to grow wealth and provide for oneself and others. So it can be really a way you can support others when you do it ethically, as a wise man, the way that the Bible talks about. So let's go in Proverbs chapter 21 verse 5. It says, "The plans of the diligent lead surely to abundance, but everyone who is hasty comes to only poverty." So you can see that verse, Proverbs 21:5. It also supports forex trading or any other means of generating income, where it says that you should be diligent in your work, in your finances, in your way of generating wealth, in your task, in your job, in your business, in your profession of generating wealth. Be diligent. That's what the Bible advises us. And in this case, forex, to most of us, is all we've got, honestly. Forex is all we've got, and it's a way that we want to generate our money, our way of finances. And it's through forex that most of us, and I believe in forex, they are Christians. They are people who believe God, that miracles will happen through this forex trading. And I really like to advise guys that as you trust in God in this profession, as you trust in God in this business called forex trading, put God first. Don't depend on your knowledge. Yes, you suffer to know all those things, but let God lead. There's something which says, let go and let God. Something like that. I know you guys have come across something like that, right? So in your journey to forex trading, even as you make your millions, just pray in every minute, pray in every second I'm not saying that it will be easier or it will be God will make something easier. No, just pray to God as you progress. Let God be your guide and thank God and appreciate God in every movement in your journey. So I'll connect you to another verse which says, trading requires discipline, education, and effort, aligning with the biblical verses of diligence. This is in Proverbs chapter 10 verse 4, and in Ecclesiastes chapter 11 verse 2, which advises of diversification. Invest in 7 ventures, yes, in 8. We do not know what disaster may come upon the land. So this supports financial planning, and especially in trading for us who are in trading. So Forex is not evil, Forex is not bad, but I believe the agendas of the people is what is bad. Like the Bible talks about the love of money. Money is not evil, but the love of money is what is evil, right? And honest gain is encouraged in the Bible. Ethical forex trading that does not exploit others aligns with scriptures such as Proverbs chapter 13 verse 11, which says, wealth gained hastily will dwindle, but whoever gathers little by little increases it. So as you can see, the Bible supports our honest way of generating our income, and in this case this forex trading. Though there's some ways which they are the negative part of forex, which there's greed and materialism, which I will not really encourage that. And there's also speculation in gambling, and there's also anxiety and dependence on wealth, where trading can really create stress and uncertainty, potentially conflicting with biblical teachings about trusting God and for provision. So that's, in most cases, that's what really confuses people, where people trust in their own knowledge, and it can make you way more dependent on the wealth, and it will be hard to trust God on the provisions, right? Yeah, so that's the only thing I've got to share with you guys, and I really love as we walk in this journey. Let's walk with God, and I believe God will make things go in our way. Thank you for sticking up with me in this market analysis. I hope you gained something. Thank you for watching, and yeah, bye.